Hey everybody, this is Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. Hope everyone is doing well today. This morning I was watching Dale at Shabby Chic, and she and Pam Van E are co-hosting a new project, I guess. It's called hashtag File Folder Fun Day, and I guess you can make it and post whenever you want to, not a specific day. But I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do today because I wanted to come in my craft room. I wanted to work on something, but not anything that was going to take me, 2 or 3 weeks to do. I wanted something that was going to be quick and easy. So when I was watching Dale, I thought, well, this is going to be a perfect little project. So I came in my room, my craft room, and I turned Dale on in here, and I started prepping my file folder and my papers, and it just kind of evolved into what I am going to make, because I didn't know when I came in here, but now I do. So I'm going to show you my file folder. So I used one of these legal size file folders, but you certainly wouldn't have to. That's just what I decided to use. And what I did was I divided it into thirds, and so each side is 4 5/8, and then what's left is the middle. And I didn't measure the middle, but I can. Go from where it folds to where it folds is about 5 1/8, 5 inches and 1/8. Yeah, I forgot to write that down. Okay, so that is the measurements, and then I cut off this part here. Turn it around. Well, let's see. How does it match up? Let me see. I think it would be this way. So I cut it off from this side over here, like this. I think that's what I did. Anyway, I cut it. Not sure how, but you can see that I cut off the bottom of it here. Oh, I know what it was. It was this way, and up like this, like that. That's the way the file folder was. It was like that. Yeah, okay. Now that I got that figured out and could tell you what I did, then I just folded, made pockets out of this side, and these were the leftover pieces of my pockets. So I just figured out how big I wanted them and made pockets. So, and then I thought, well, I really would like to do something in here that would be a little bit different. So what I decided to do was to use some of these little bracket things, and I got these from the thrift store. So there's a whole bag of them, and I think they're kind of put together in sets somehow. Yeah, like this. It's put together already. So there's just a bag of them that I got from the thrift store. So I decided I would use that. So I just made a little slit in the back and put it through. Now I'm going to take it out to put my paper on. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Then I inked everything with my vintage photo. And right here I cut too far up when I was cutting this piece out, this piece here, when I was cutting that out, I cut too far. And so I just used some masking tape because I didn't want to start it over. So it's going to go like this. And it's a teeny bit wonky, but I'm okay with that. I did it about the best I could. I just didn't want this to be too terribly long, so I went ahead and did all my prepping. The paper I'm using is this Stampery old lace scrapbooking paper, and all I have left really is just the front of it, which has a nice pattern on the back. And then I had some bigger pieces in here that I thought I would save because I don't think that I will need those. Excuse me. So that's what I have chosen to use. Now I have my front. I've already cut all these papers. This is the back. This is the front. Okay, and this is going to be the center here. And then I have this going here, and this will be here. And then I will, sorry about that. There you go. And then these two are for the back of the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do the back, do the inside first. And then we'll turn it over and do the back. So I'm going to start, I think, with the centerpiece. So I'm going to have to take this out here. And I don't want to forget to punch my holes back in here before I do the back part, or I'll never get it back in right. There's a 1 inch between this fold and this fold is 1 inch. I tried to get it as centered as I could. Let's see, I don't think I did not distress this. I tried to distress everything, but I think this one I did not. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Just a little bit along the edges. Doesn't have to be much. I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to, I need to get a new thing. This one is making a mess. Anyway, I'll tell you what else I forgot to do, and I didn't think about it until it was already too late, because I wasn't going to cut another piece of paper just for that. So I forgot these things, these little pieces here. So what I think I'm going to do is, sorry about that, ink them up really good, like this. And then I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to take a stamp if I can find one that has a little bit of writing on it. This one does. This will work. And I'm going to get some Stays On ink. And I'm just going to stamp it a little bit right up here. It's not the ideal thing to do, but it's what I'm doing because I didn't want to cut another piece of paper, and I thought, well, that'll work. It'll work good enough. And I will tell you that I'm not keeping this. I'm going to use this for a little giveaway, I think. And I'm thinking that I'm going to put a little journal in here. And I'll show you how that's going to work when I get to that part. Okay. So let me get this glued down. and then we'll go on to the next part. I think my glue is a little bit clogged up. Ooh, get off of my finger. Get that off. Okay. I'm going to do part of this now, and then I'm going to come right back on and do another part, because I think I want to get this finished tonight. And I've basically really been working on it ever since I saw Dale's video this morning. But I did all of the prepping that needed to be done. I went ahead and did, because if you've watched any of my craft with me's, you know that I'm just a wee bit on the slow side. So I thought if I got most of the prepping done, that it would be easier for me to get this finished pretty quickly. Now, I want to get my little X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut this here and here. I have one of the punches that punches these little holes, but it's too wide, and I didn't want to use it. That's a little crooked, but hey, it worked. It'll be fine. Okay, let me see. Can I see that? Barely. Let me do it a little bit better. Get it off my table. There we go. Okay, maybe I should come out just a little bit. I can't tend to get off screen. Let me see. Let me come out a little. You'll be able to see what I'm doing, and I won't be as likely to get all the way off the screen. Okay, so we got that part's done. Next, I'm going to put this down, and I need to pull it towards me so I can see what I'm doing. Hopefully I won't get my head in the way. Now, I didn't want it to come all the way to the edge here. I left a little bit of an outline for the file folder to show. My hands shake. But I won't complain. They still work pretty good. But they do shake when I try to do something like put glue on. I can feel them shaking. You can probably see them shaking. But anyway, hey, we all do the best we can with what we have to work with, and old hands don't work as good as young hands do, but that's okay. All right, let that down. A little crooked maybe, but that's okay. Now I'm going to glue my pocket down, and then I'll put the paper on it. I don't know why I did across there. I didn't need to, but I did. Anyway. Okay, pocket's down. And this paper's so pretty. I just love it. And I don't have any more hardly. Just one whole piece and then some scraps is all I have left. I made a cigar box out of this paper and sent it to a lovely lady here on YouTube. And I used a lot of it then, so I figured, well, I'd just use it up on this. So I don't know if I'm going to put any lace on this, although it's kind of screaming for lace. So I think I probably will put some on the back, but we'll see. When I get that far, I'll decide. Okay, this piece goes up here like so. Not just exactly lining up there. So I got I had this piece of paper, and it was just a tad, just a little bit too narrow, but I wanted to use it for this. And so most of this is just scrap pieces that I've used here. So I just decided, well, I'm going for it. I'll use it anyway. Now, why is that stopped up now? Right in the middle of this, it's stopped up. Oh, had a big old chunk in it. Let me see. I got this over here to wipe that off. Okay. Let me get this down before it dries. It already did. It dries so fast. Okay, let me get this down. Hopefully without making a mess. See, there's a little bit more room. It's just a little bit too narrow, but I wanted to use it, so I went with it. I think it'll be okay when it's finished. I don't think it's really going to show that much. Yep, okay. Let's glue this down. Uh-oh, I don't want that on there. Whoops, where's my paper? My first boo-boo won't be the last, I can promise you that. I got it on the, I was gluing my pocket down. There we go. Okay, and this is going to go here. Yeah. Making sure I was doing it right. I got my dinner started, so I thought I'd come in here and do part of this while my dinner is cooking. Then I'll come back and do part 2. There may be a part 3, I'm not sure. I think maybe just for embellishments there might be a part 3. Let's see, I'm going to leave that there. Now, let me make sure my pockets are not stuck. Nope. Okay, that's done. Okay, now do the back, because I have those ready too. Okay. All right, so let's see. Which side? Front. Cover. Oh, okay. Nope. Let me see how I got this going. This was for, oh, give me a minute to figure out what I did. Well, either way I do that, this is the way it's got to go. This was not my plan. I guess I cut my paper wrong. My plan was, oh no, that's right, because I'm backwards here. Okay, I was backwards. And this goes here. All right, I think I'll put down the one in the center first, like I did before. I'm zipping right along, which is very odd for me. So far, so good. I should not say anything because I'll end up messing up really bad because I said something about it. Let's see. All right, guess that is where that's going. Oh, I forgot to do that's okay, I can do it anyway. I got to do a little inking right up there because I didn't fix my paper. So let me get this little ink thing back out. I should have did that first. Second mistake. Second one. I'm like I'm getting it everywhere except where I want it. Why is that? Can't get it where it goes. There we go. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay, that's done. All right, this is going to go here. And I did not plan on pockets for the inside, I mean the outside, because I'm going to probably put some lace on it, I'm thinking. I might. At first I was going to make just a little, like a folio, but now I've decided that I really think I want this to be like a little journal, but it's going to be a different kind of journal because it's going to flip up this way instead of going this way. So, okay, that's done. Now I need to get this side down. Whoops. This for me was so much easier than doing steps like I usually do, where I work on just one thing at a time. It was easier just to get all my cuts made and picked out my paper and had all that done, and that made a big difference in this and how quick it was for me to do. Okay, now I need to turn this over, and I'm going to pull this down off my table and just use the little slits that I cut the first time to guide me to where I need to put my little thing back in, whatever you want to call that little thing. Okay, that won't show once I get it in. Okay, let me put the top on my glue. Now, where's my other piece? Oh, here it is. Okay, this goes first. Come on, get in there. It's a little harder to get in now that I got all these layers. there. I've just had to come off the end of my paper of the desk, so I got some room there to work. Didn't have this one all the way through. I'll show you in just a second what I did. Get out of the way. One side's in. I gotta be careful not to cut too much, because I don't want to mess it up. Not after I did all that bragging about not making any big boo-boos, except for that one. So, let's see if I can get it in now, and if it's straight. There we go. Now it's in. A little bit my thing a little bit, but I'm not going to get another one. I'm going to use this one. Then I'll put my papers in here and close them up. So I will have to go back and I got to pick out my papers. I haven't done that, and I probably will do that before I come back after I finish this, which really is basically finished. That was quick, huh? Now I'm going to put something on the front. I'm going to put something, I'd like to put something over here, but I don't want it to look funny. So I'm not sure yet what that's going to be, but I'll show you that I do have some embellishments here that come from the kit, and I had one envelope that most of these I already had cut out, and I had put them inside here. There was just the one envelope, but let me get myself back here where I can see what I'm doing. I thought these would be really cute. At least two of them. Don't know that I'll use the third one. Maybe put them on a brad and let them come out like that. I think that would be cute. Might use this one somewhere else. And let's see, then what do I have? I have some flowers here. And two little label things. Labels, I guess. They don't have any writing on them, but still, they're labels. Here's a bigger flower. So there's like 3 of those. And there's some tags. These are really cute. And I don't think I'll do anything to the back of them, because you could write right over those. Just like that. So there's different styles. There's 2 of these. And then there's 2 of these. And there was 1 of these. Now there's some more, but I didn't want to use them, so I'm just going to use 1 of these. And I don't know that I'll use all of them. There's 2 of those. Yeah, there was 2 of those. So I have 2 of each. I may or may not use them all. Then there's some journaling cards. Oh, and a big butterfly or a moth or something. Pretty, huh? Yeah. And there's that, and then some journaling cards. And I think you could write on the back of all these. That one might be a little dark, but like I said, I may not use all of them, but I think I like this side better. I think it looks better. I'll probably back that, maybe. with something if I use it. And there's that butterfly again. Okay, so there's some journaling cards. And then there's these big ones, which are a little big for this. I have to cut them down to use them as pockets. So I could, like this one, maybe I could do it this way. Or I'd turn it this way. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Sorry about that. They're really cute. I might save these. I might not use them because they're all... I might use this one. I could cut this one down and use it as a pocket, I think. That it would look pretty. Wouldn't matter if part of this is gone. It's just a flower. Maybe that one. Anyway, I have these that I may or may not use. Either way you want, I guess. And then the pocket. And then there was this strip. That would be cute. I think I'm going to use lace, though. If I do, I probably won't use that. I had it stuck in here. Kind of tried to fix it where it wouldn't get a permanent crease in it. So I have those to embellish with, and maybe just to put in the pockets, because like I said, this is going to be a giveaway. I'm not keeping it. So somewhere in this video I will say something, and you will need to know what that is. So, and I will say when I say it, and it'll have to be written in the comments, because yeah, because I just think I want to do it that way. Okay, so I have those to use, and then I have some scraps of paper, just little pieces I could use, front or back. Some of these are really cute. Look at this, isn't that cute? These are samples of lace. This says lion lace. This is embroidered Venice and Chantilly. So that's kind of cute. Because after all, this was a lace paper. Old lace was called. This could make cute little pockets or something. I don't know. That's a pretty collage sheet. I just love this paper. Not too thrilled with the real dark, but there's a lot of pretty pieces in here to use. So, isn't that pretty? Got burlap on it. There's a piece with a letter, a little bit of a letter in it, on it. And yeah, so some nice scraps here that I'm sure I can find a use for. And this was the back of the book. I mean the paper pad. And so yeah, okay, so I will gather up some laces and some trims, and then I'll be back to do part 2 of this. I'm loving it already. I'm not going to be able, I don't know about putting I wanted to put you know what, I bet I didn't leave enough space. I should have left a little. May have to rethink the journal, because I'm thinking that it's not going to close up very well. We'll see. I'll see. Okay, so that's that, and I'll be back with part 2 in a little while. Okay. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Just be safe. Bye for now.